but almost to the degree you know that, you don't know the opposite. You don't know what you really stand for, who you really are, and God, by any fitting description, has to include everything. What else would God be? I call him in several of my books the great allower. And some days when I see the evening news or what's happening to this country, I just say, I don't think I could allow that much if I were God. I would have stopped it a long time ago. Who is this God who allows? But again, if God is a verb more than a noun, maybe in the process itself, as Michael mentioned, there is something that generates the movement forward. And I'm going to be talking about that. Cynthia, who teaches in our school, teaches about it even better. So everything belongs, no exceptions. No one needs to be scapegoated or excluded. And of course, those of you who've heard my work on, and other people's work, not mine, on the meaning of the Christ, it's that he became the scapegoat because to reveal the sin of the world. The sin of the world is thinking other people are your problem. And you have to change them, punish them, eliminate them, exclude them, or where did we get that? Well, I think it's the way most cultures define themselves, by quid pro quo meritocracies of punishment of the unworthy, and we just transferred all of that to the world of religion, which was made to order to transcend all of that. But we just weren't ready to see it. We define justice as retributive justice, and I would, without knowing you personally, I would bet it's true of every one of us in this room. Not the real prophetic biblical tradition, which is restorative justice. And until our very notion of justice matures, we're probably going to keep falling back on quid pro quo meritocracies of God loves the worthy and punishes the unworthy. The overcoming of that is what we call non-dual thinking. And you first have to overcome it in the very way your mind functions. Or you'll keep doing it. I see no reason to believe. And it'll take its liberal form and its conservative form. And the liberal one is even more disguised. Just know that. So don't think that people, because they're progressive, are not dualistic thinkers. Most of them are, until they've experienced what we would call absolute transcendence, or God. So that leads us to this year, transformation.